In a city that's one of the centers of the craft beer explosion, Riverbend Malt House provides a key ingredient.
Simply put, malt is the soul of beer.
The hops and yeast drive a lot of those flavor profiles as well, but the malt is the backbone of the beer.
It takes Riverbend 7 days to turn barley, wheat, or rye into malt. Each batch is about 8,000 pounds, and they'll roll through 8 to 9 batches each month.
You need about 2 pounds of malt to make a gallon of beer.
Riverbend Malt House got its start about 6 years ago.
We thought Asheville had enough breweries, and so we started looking at the supply side of who was supplying the raw materials to this industry.
The rise of micro malt houses has followed the rise of micro breweries.
When we started, there was about maybe 2 or 3 others. There's now over 60 malt houses, craft malt houses operating in the nation.
From the beginning, Riverbend has concentrated on regionally sourced grain.
We wanted to kind of bring the craft brewing industry into the agroeconomy of North Carolina.
We really saw an opportunity there to connect North Carolina's farming community with this booming craft beer economy.
Where many malt providers use machines to do the work, Riverbend spreads grain out on the floor during part of the process.
We saw floor malting as a way of pushing as much flavor out of this grain as possible.
Out of the gate, it was the best way we thought to make the product.
Riverbend supplies a core group of about 20 craft brewers, mostly in the Asheville area. The proximity makes a difference.
The fresher ingredients that go into your beer, the higher quality your beer is going to be.
Growth for the malt house comes through adding new brewers and through existing clients scaling up production.
It's been a wild ride trying to keep up with craft beer.
We had no idea it was going to be this great. We knew the boom was happening and it was going pretty fast.
At the same time Riverbend is processing grain right now, it's working with farmers to meet the needs of malt customers in the future.
To see what we'll need this time next year.
Growth in the craft beer industry, and by extension the malt house business, should continue for a while.
Everything has a top point, but I think we're a good ways away from that right now.
I'm Richard Green, and this is Made in the Carolinas.